Hello, Wastelanders. I am Last Man. This is the game plan, and we are about to watch Fallout London Final Progress Video 2024. And if you don't know about Fallout London, the mod that's about to drop in April and be bigger than the vanilla Fallout 4, then it's time to get excited. I know I am. Let's see what they have to tell us.
Greetings, it's me again.
Hello.
Letitia here with another Fallout London update video.
Tell me.
Before you get all confused, this is the quarterly update to round off last year, 2023.
I'm only confused because you said
We
that.
know 2024 is the big year for us, but stay tuned, you'll find out some news that you've not heard yet.
Beautiful.
Welcome back to Old Blighty. Now, let's keep things short and sweet this time, so I'll pass you straight
Not
on
too
to
short, I hope.
Bonhart.
Bonhart here from the voice acting team.
Hello,
Speaking
Bonhart.
on behalf of the PR team,
Voice actress.
because many of you commented
fooled
on
me.
our last video, slightly confused by the huge numbers and what the word cell actually meant.
All right.
Well, it's simple, really. Our world is made up.
I'm actually going to pause it because in the original, release video, they talked about having over 3,000 cells, and then that it's bigger than Fallout 4, the vanilla game, and the Far Harbor DLC combined. That's why I'm so excited for this thing. Apparently, they got some people asking questions about that. Let's see what kind of clarity they give us. Here we go.
Of cells. A cell refers to a level or location in Bethesda's game engine. As much as an interior level is a single cell,
Wow.
a world space
up.
is made up of a
No. Yeah, we'll get back to it. I promise. I won't pause it all the way through or anything. But look at all these locations. Are you excited yet? Bromley, Camden, City of London, Croydon, Eastminster, Greenwich? Would they say Greenwich? Hackney. Excuse me. Hackney, Islington, Lambeth, Lewisham, Newham, Southwark, Tower Hamlets, Wandsworth, Westminster. Ugh, this is going to be so good. Let's go.
collection of cells.
Let's go.
We are clarifying this to give context to this list in respect to exterior world spaces. So when we say we have 150
Show us.
exterior cells, we mean something a bit like this. And considering this tiny little dot here is the player,
They
you
have
can
150
really
of those.
grasp how big a single cell is. So when we say there's 3,764 of them spread over 15 boroughs, you can really feel how big the world actually is.
I really can.
The boroughs are diverse and detailed, with areas
Wait, hold up. Come on, this is fun.
actually is.
What do we got?
The boroughs are
Yeah. Look at that. There's a black cab, a double-decker bus. This stuff's... It looks like Fallout, but it doesn't. This is exciting. Let's go.
diverse and detailed, with areas each having their own distinct
I almost
feel.
want to do a video on just the cars.
Detailed
There's
recreations
the London
of
Eye.
many traditional
Nice.
London landmarks
The
can be
globe.
encountered, along with newly developed areas fitting with the Fallout universe
Tell me
and
more.
the vision for Fallout London. We are happy to say that Fallout London is indeed meticulously detailed,
New races.
teeming with creatures,
Hell yes.
and fully nav-meshed, truly pushing the boundaries of what is possible
Yes.
in the Fallout universe and Bethesda's
Boat travel.
game
I mean, it's
engine.
not exactly as sexy as vertebrates, but it's
Next
cool.
up,
It's cool.
Some of you bombarded our comments about why we didn't show the weapons in
Wasn't me.
detail, nor any of our collectibles. Well, there was simply
Collectibles.
too
How
much to
you sound
show.
that?
When it comes to weapons, many of these items are of course already accessible via our standalone mod for Fallout 4.
Right, I was just going to say that. I almost downloaded that, but then I thought, no, just get it all at once. That said, there's a weapons pack already out there for your Fallout 4 games that add some cool weapons with custom animations. I mean, if you don't know, then now you know. Here we go.
But much more will be in the full game, so it seemed silly to show them again. One of Fallout's series staples has always been its collectibles. We
Yep.
decided to spice up the Fallout tradition with
Oh, they
goodies
better be
like
British.
beer mats,
Yes.
gramophone records,
Yes.
comics,
Yeah.
special books, and cigarette cards, with a whopping
Yes.
123
And James Bond
of
comics.
entertainment.
They are
With
British.
plenty to choose from, we're
Is
sure
that a
that all this
hedgehog?
effort will pay off when wayfarers feel right
badger?
at home, fending off irradiated badges with a Webley
Irradiated badges,
whilst
there it
munching
is.
on some spotted dick. We hope this has cleared some of the burning questions
Oh.
for you all. I'll pop you over.
You know, I didn't have those burning questions. I just love knowing this stuff. Honestly, I trust this team. The fact that they delayed the release just to get it right makes them already like a step above Bethesda itself. I hope you're excited. I am pumped. Let's do this.
It's a Prilla Dog for a word about the release.
Have you ever found that during a game,
but we're gonna skip the commercials.
There's
And
hello,
we're back.
hello, Prilla here, the project lead. I know, we said 2023 and we didn't do it. If you've not seen the video explaining why,
Shameful,
then click the
Prilla.
link below and it'll take you right there. The long and short of it is that some of the global conflicts happening in the world today hit some of our team members quite hard,
We get it,
understandably dragging their focus away from the mod. But with careful
Understandably.
reorganization, we managed to get things back on track.
This looks good.
But we hadn't tested as much as we'd like.
This
So
looks
we chose
good.
to delay it until the 23rd of April 2024. So there it is in a nutshell.
This is what I was talking about. Their big delay they're apologizing for is just for quality assurance. I'm on board. I'm on board, guys.
And like we said, we're sorry. But the 23rd of April is rapidly approaching, and we'll be there with a mod we hope you'll be glad to play
On St.
and we can
George's
be
Day.
proud of.
So until then, I'll pass you over to someone who's going to tell you about our voice actor updates.
Okay.
Hey again, everyone. Stansky here. Going to tell you some of the things to do with the
Dansky.
voice acting
It's a brogue
department.
Dansky.
Not going to be waffling too much here, but I want to show you some of the great inclusions that we've got here for you
Keep
within
talking.
the mod. Some of you keen-eared viewers have seen that we've got an Irish policeman in our recent video, and that's right, it is none other than Call Me Kevin. He's been an absolute star and recently helped us out. It's great to have such a great supporter included in our
Okay,
mod.
that's cool.
That doesn't come cheap, you know.
Now, if we have a look at the very important role of Arthur, who is the leader
Oh,
of
he looks
Camelot, he is voiced by none other than a very familiar Bethesda Games community staple, Gopher.
Okay. All right. I'm sensing a theme here, right? So I knew they have like tens and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of voice lines in this game, more than the original Fallout. And I did wonder where they'd gotten all the voice acting talent, and it sounds like they probably are pulling from different members of the creator community and stuff like that for these. That means the game's going to be full of cameos from people that you already enjoy hearing from. That, man, that's like a whole different kind of... It's a whole different kind of cool, right? Whole different kind of Easter egg. This is awesome. By the way, note to the Fallout London team, if you want help with another project, I'm here. I don't know why you didn't call me in the first place, but, you know, come. I will help. I will help with your stuff. Let's do this.
Fallout London certainly contains some notable figures like the two doctors, Sylvester McCoy and
Creepy
Colin
scene.
Baker. Something to note about our voice acting department is that everyone comes from such a wide array of backgrounds.
Just
Some
like me.
of those are YouTubers,
Just like me.
streamers, as well as actual working professionals. And some of
I
those
wanna be.
names are none
Wanna be
other
a
than
working
Neil
professional.
Newbon, Dan Bull, Tunnel Snakes Fool, Harrowpones, Pathetic Wolf, Voldemort, Anna Demetriou, and the simply talented boys from Squire.
Also, this all looks really good. Are you seeing all these different, like, aesthetics? Oh, this is so pitch perfect. Also, next time, bring me on board, Fallout London. I mean, I can't really do a great British accent or anything, but, you know, I'm sure I can fit in somewhere.
And we have many more that we are going to hold in store for you. Our voice actors make up the backbone of the project, and whilst it's always good to have little sprinkles of magic here and there, it's the sheer talent overall in the voice acting team
New races.
that will make Fallout London what it is, truly driving
Very
home
cool.
the story and narrative
You know
for
what?
you
I have to comment.
enjoy.
New races make sense in a new place. You know, you go all the way to a whole nother continent, and there's been all this radioactive fallout and all these centuries that have passed. Of course, there's going to be different stuff than there is on the East Coast or the West Coast of America. Hell yes.
That's the VA section all rounded up, and now we're going to have a look at some 3D with Paul Warren.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Paul Warren, and I've been recruited back into service to tell you all
like
a bit
this
more about the
character.
3D department's work on the faction's outfits.
It's like an
I'll
armored
give you all
ghoul.
a quick focus on each of their styles, beginning with the Gentry.
The
The
gentry.
Gentry are styled as
Feel
a
like I need to
group
take
with
notes.
an aristocratic and tenpenny vibe. They showcase a regal and decadent fashion sense that
Yeah, they
sets
do.
them apart
Monocles.
from the rest of the London hellscape. Members of the Gentry
Oh,
don
God, I'm
finely
sorry.
tailored clothing, including three-piece suits, waistcoats, and silk cravats. Top hats, monocles, and fur-lined coats complete their ensemble, exuding an air of privilege
like
and
the
opulence.
Like
even
too good
in
for
the
everybody
midst
else.
of the apocalyptic turmoil. Camelot has their style in a nutshell.
Camelot.
They dress as the post-apocalyptic knights of London. They
Hey,
don
that's cool. I'm seeing it. Nice pose too in this shot, by the way. Yeah, Camelot. Of course there's a Camelot, right? Why wouldn't there be? Here we go.
regal and battle-worn attire that pays homage to the legends of the Round Table. Their clothing style is a
Cool
blend of
shotgun.
medieval and post-apocalyptic elements, embodying the chivalric spirit in a world gone mad.
Well, all right. Kellogg's arm. Railroad uniforms. Right, those are the railroad uniforms. Cool, so I can... Oh, cybernetic arm? I can see them making use of other mod authors' stuff. Very clever. No wonder they were able to do this, right?
The
Peaky
Vagabonds
Blinders.
channel the iconic Peaky Blinders style,
Exactly.
with a hint of post-apocalyptic
Vagabonds.
flair. Their clothing is an homage to the classic 1920s era fashion.
Yes, and I'm
featuring
liking it.
Tailored suits, flat caps, and
Pantaloons.
suspenders.
Or whatever.
But instead
you know
of
what I'm talking
razor
about. Those
blades hidden
pants.
in their caps, they carry a sense of roguish charm that sets them apart.
Oh, all right then. They're
The
probably
Isle
playable
of
then. They're
Dogs
probably a playable
Syndicate
faction.
exudes an
Dogs.
unmistakable aura of London mafia gangsters, reminiscent of the infamous Cray twins.
Okay.
Their clothing style is a blend of vintage charm and
kind
criminal
of a
swagger, perfectly
Guy
reflecting
Ritchie
the criminal empire
kind of
they've
vibe,
built.
like a Guy Ritchie movie.
The Tommies, as a faction,
Tommies.
epitomize a post-apocalyptic tribute to the valiant soldiers of World War I, but with a modern thriller
Right?
twist.
Hell
Their
yes.
clothing style
Okay.
combines the
So far, let's just I've been writing stuff down. Let's just take inventory, right? The gentry, of course, they have the aristocracy represented in a faction. Duh. Awesome. I think it's probably going to be a little like the way, the Institute's way too good for all the people above ground or something. It's going to be great. Camelot, of course. They kind of give me a Brotherhood of Steel vibe. Anybody else? I like that. And it's so anachronistic. It's like out of sync with where we are. But why not? I mean, the Brotherhood of Steel has knights, right? And then the Vagabonds, that's a 1920s reference, and we've got like medieval references, and we've got, I don't know, I guess the aristocracy is kind of timeless, but you get my picture, or you get my drift. The Isle of Dogs, that looked kind of like, I don't know, some of those looks were kind of a Clockwork Orange, and it reminds me of, that whole slick London criminal scene reminds me of some Guy Ritchie type movie. I'm liking this. The Tommies. Look at them. World War I. Of course, that's this whole distinct, amazing era in British history. It's so iconic. And then we're gonna have like gangsters and World War I soldiers and knights in armor and aristocrats all like mixing it up. We're gonna see battles with all these people like at each other, and they're all gonna live in zones that look different. It's yes.
ruggedness of World War I British
Definitely.
soldiers with the advanced combat armor technology found
Dig
in
it.
the Fallout series.
Oh,
the
so like
Pistols
power armor?
are Fallout London's punk gang.
Oh yes.
They flaunt a rebellious and edgy
yes.
fashion sense that perfectly embodies their anarchic spirit.
Oh, I'm so glad they're in here. We got to have a little Sid Vicious. It's Fallout, right? Perfect. Perfect. They did it their way. Am I right? And these mohawks, this is cool. I'm going to have a character with hair. How can I not? Only thing better is maybe the triple mohawk, 3 rows. This is awesome. I hope this is a playable faction.
Their clothing style is a riot of vibrant colors, ripped leather jackets, studded belts, and mohawks that scream defiance. Tattoos
I like the plaid
and
pants.
piercings are their badges of honor, while combat boots and finger
What's cool is we can see the like the road leathers. We can see like vanilla assets and modders assets. They've pulled from so many sources, but it feels new. It feels new. This is great.
gloves add a gritty touch to their punk ensemble. Imagine the Roundels as one of London's scooter mod culture gangs. They exude a
Okay.
distinctive sense of mod
Like the
style
60s.
that harks back to the originals in the 1960s.
Exactly. Okay.
Their clothing
Let's talk. All right. The 1960s, that whole swinging, London scene of the 60s and all the crazy fashion and stuff that was going on then. And by my count, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 factions so far. If these are all playable, then we are already almost doubling what the vanilla Fallout had to offer. This could be amazing, and I really want to see some scene where all these groups are just going at it with each other. I mean, how bonkers is that going to be? Next.
Nostalgic tribute to the past, characterized by tailored suits, slim-fit trousers, and parka jackets. These mods ride scooters adorned
nice
with
glasses,
mirrors
dude.
and headlights, adding a touch of elegance to the post-apocalyptic landscape.
Elegance. Exactly.
They really delve into the retro cool aesthetics in Fallout London. Miller's Men, the hard-hitting skinhead gang of Fallout London, sport a no-nonsense and street-smart fashion style.
Working class.
Their attire consists of shaved heads, work boots, and suspenders.
Right, I'm getting it, like like unions. These kind of like union shops. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not British, okay? I'm trying to keep up.
Echoing the classic skinhead look.
Skinheads.
These tough individuals favor slim-fit jeans and plain white t-shirts or button-down shirts,
Miller's Men,
projecting
skinheads.
a sense of working-class pride. Miller's Men and their fashion embody a fusion of rugged aesthetics and a subculture.
Some of these scenes make me think they are.
The Jack Tars, the historical British Navy gang in
hold
our
up.
version of London.
I missed it. Hang on. These guys are called the...
Aesthetics and a subculture with a history all its own. The Jack Tars,
the
historical British Navy gang in our version of London, proudly wear the uniform of the Royal Navy. Their clothing style is a throwback to the golden age of the British Empire,
right?
Featuring
British East
crisp
India Company
white
kind of
sailor
stuff.
shirts,
Is that a musket?
navy blue bell-bottom trousers, and traditional sailor hats.
Flintlock pistol?
These uniforms are adorned with authentic insignias and badges, showcasing their dedication.
Oh, awesome. I mean, number one, of course they're a faction. Of course they are. And it's going to be bonkers to see somebody like this person we have on screen, like going toe-to-toe with somebody like the punks that we saw in the Pistols faction, right? And then you can see that that's Preston Garvey's uniform, but it's not. It looks new. I'm really happy. I guess that's not Preston Garvey, is it? That's the Minuteman General's uniform. But good job, Fallout London. This is gonna rock. Here we go.
To naval tradition. With the Jack Tars, you'll experience a rich slice of history and maritime culture.
I like it.
Really bringing a nod to the seafaring days of yore.
Cool
in
weapons
this
too.
unique Fallout mod. The hooligan style is quite simply that of a raider and football gang. They truly embody that gritty and aggressive fashion sense. Their clothing style.
Like soccer hooligans? Okay, they're British. The football hooligans? So does that mean they're raiders? Is this a faction? Like raiders are a faction? This is just an enemy faction? I want to know. Because if we can play them all, then we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 factions. We're at 10. If they're all playable, this is bonkers. The replayability is going to be like through the roof if these are all playable. Here we go.
Merges elements of rugged raider attire with the unmistakable look of British football
They do look tough.
You'll see a sea of football jerseys, often tattered and stained with the sweat of battle, paired with worn-out combat boots. Scarves, often in team colours, are draped around their necks to signify their loyalty to the gang. Tattoos, face paint, and shaved heads are common.
Hold up.
Reflect.
Well, okay, that looks good too, but what is this? Huh? Like some assets from Nuka World or something? A lot of this looks new to me. Nice though, that's like 4K textures. Here we go.
Face paint and shaved heads are common, reflecting a no-nonsense, street-wise attitude. Many of these assets were made by the Fallout London team. Others were made by community modders, who kindly gave us permission to bring their mods into our world.
I could see that,
Full credits
Night
below.
Ghoul.
I'll move you over to Letitia to round things up.
Do that. Let's talk to the
Thanks
lemon.
again, everyone. We hope you've enjoyed our top picks in our development update. Remember, this is only our top picks. There are a bunch more leaky leaks on our Discord or on our social media. As always...
Look, I hope you guys are getting excited. It's time to start following this. It's going to drop soon. And if you wanted a Fallout 5, this is it. Maybe better. All right.
Please feel free to leave your comments and hatred in the comment section below.
No hatred.
We publish new content as...
Don't Don't leave any hatred, viewers. Don't leave any hatred. This is a boon. This is a gift. This is manna from heaven. We all need to be exceedingly grateful. I know I am. This is going to be awesome. You're going to see this stuff on the channel
as often as we can, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
I do want to know about your latest videos.
I'm Letitia, and as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.
Whoa. Okay. Yep. Look at this list. Good list. Okay. Yeah. Look at this team. This is a dedicated team of people who've been working for years for you and me. My gratitude knows no bounds. I skimmed through this video once. I didn't catch half of this on a skim. This is incredible.
Stay safe and remember, mind the gap.
Okie dokie. Mind the gap. I love it. Okay. Yes, this is coming in April. Get excited. You're going to see more about this on the channel for sure. Can't wait for that. There are some other major mods coming out too. Remakes of Fallout 2 and things like that. All coming to Fallout 4 from modders. So get excited about those. I'm going to dig up some of those videos and we're going to watch those together as well. In the meantime, later Raiders. I'll see you in the next one.